All right, we are back with more Factorio. Here we go. I am Pax, and we are continuing the playthrough of SpaceX. And the base is humming along. We've done pretty much all the chemical science research, and but now we're starting to get some issues with the biters. So I had to do some more clearing out to the west, and yeah, and then actually there's like it's like pretty misleading because there's a lot more bases being expanded that don't show up on the radar immediately. So oftentimes, yeah, there were a lot more bases that had expanded out here, and now also there's some bases out here that expanded into the pollution cloud, and we're getting attacked again. So I got the rails to kind of build out a little further, and I'm trying to get our first kind of wall set up. And actually, this wall has been defending us from attacks. So they're coming around, going around this little land bridge, and coming then down through here even, which is a pretty easily defendable area. But of course, we don't have the walls fully automated still. So the intention then is to maybe do that. I've also set up this like recycling train. So this will go around and just grab any material we want to bring back to the base and recycle it hopefully. And basically now, like, yeah, now that we have this sort of kind of logistic system set up that can help us build, we're going to go out and maybe try to design the logistics network or the logistics trains a bit more and try to get sort of the logistics trains going, and then help us continue to build and expand and start moving towards the phase of the game where we're getting more and more stuff on the train network. And I was also looking into the possibility of doing the rocket science as well before. I was going to build another hub, a new logistics hub, but it might be reasonable to go for some rocket science first, because it's a lot simpler than standard vanilla rocket science, space sciences. So yeah, so then this is the blueprint, a little bit of a modified blueprint from the car abuse playthrough, but I think we're going to maybe change it a bit. Although it is pretty good. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to redo at least the logistics trains. And the kind of idea will be, I mean, it's going to be very similar as to how it was before. But of course, we're going to use the logistics train network and darn it. Wait. It's like that? Okay, well, I don't know. I might redesign this a bit. I mean, I'm designing some of it, so I could redesign a lot of it. Yeah, so we don't need any of this stuff anymore either. Let's get rid of this as well. And, okay, we'll leave the artillery station. And then again, we'll have this recycle station, so it'll be pretty much the same, except we don't need even this. We don't need this time. So yeah, again, recycle request will just activate if there's some number of items greater than 100. It'll call the train. So we'll just even set this up. So yeah, you'll be recycle until you're empty, and then you'll be recycle request until inactivity, right? And then of course there should be no, yeah, destination full, I guess. So you're just output a train, yeah, a train limit, yes, okay. So then that's 0, right? Okay, good. So that'll be a recycle setup, and then we're gonna do again something similar for the logistics system, but we have to, of course, this will be a special one for ammo trains, because we're gonna want ammo, so we're gonna have this logistics train stop here. But this time we're also going to want, I think, some way of getting ammo off. So let's see, I think maybe if we did this, does this, I think this puts it on the same side, right? So I'll just use stack inserters. And then we'll just use a splitter. And the reason I'm using, doing it this way is just so that they both always go in both directions. These will whitelist to just only take ammo. Right, so then that should be, so let's put some ammo in here. So it goes onto the, yeah, that side of it, and maybe some ammo over here. Right, so it's on the same side, so that's good, that's what I wanted. And okay, that looks sort of, that's fine. I think that's fine in terms of symmetry. Symmetry or lack thereof symmetry. All right, and then we're gonna connect these, and then I'm gonna get, I guess, another power pole. I think it goes, I don't know. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit standard, and then, so then I have this one. This is what I'm thinking of, this one. So it's one down and then two spaces. So that would go there, and then we can basically, we want to hook up the, this is like all the storage capacity. Then I think we're also going to maybe do these guys, and we'll use filter starters again. And this will be for bots, construction bots. So we'll do one of these systems with the, we might as well let's just make these purples and blues. Yep, okay, and then we'll get the, so then, should I just measure what's in the chest and make sure there's always bots in the chest? Let's see, sorry. Bots. Or should I can read the output of the robot port? Yeah, we can do it like this, I guess. If I do it like that though, yeah. I'll just do it like this. So this way, like always, it will unload the bots and put them into the network, but then what we'll do is read out from here, read robot, not the network, not the contents, and then we'll take construction bots, put them here. This way, basically, like we'll just be using the combinators to be able to set the number of bots. So that's kind of the intention. And then we get to use, the other thing that's going to be important is going to be these ghost scanners. And so this will actually allow us to just put down anything we want to in terms of like making a ghost. And then it will put this into the requester system and request then the ghost from the network. So hopefully we can show that off as well. And then the other intention is, oh yeah, so you can already see that it's asking for certain things, that there's like some ghosts in the network. But then let's also, I want to actually disconnect this network. Because again, yeah, we're gonna just want the walls to be separate networks, and eventually, like, yeah, we want all the train stations to kind of be separate networks. This is interesting. It should be there. So then, and then we can use these combinators to also request for additional items and set the settings. So I'm going to use this first one for settings. So then this is going to be a requester station, and we're going to set the just sort of request stack threshold to 1. So whenever we need at least 1 stack of something, it will ask the logistics train network to bring it. And I think that's all we need for settings for this station. And then we'll put some, requests here that aren't going to ever be ghosts. So that would be things like the ammo. So let's request. So now we make them negative numbers. So let's request 400 ammo. And then, yeah, so we got a delivery coming. So then that's good. So the train should be on the way. And it's just pulling ammo out of here again. So again, I'll kind of make our fake construction bots and maybe add some more ammo. And probably, our fake logistics bots. Try to add some more walls as well. Okay, so the ammo should be coming, and then we'll get the ammo off. And then anything else that we're going to request will also come in. And hello ammo. Cool. So then, yeah, let's just also make sure we don't. Let's just cut it off right here because we aren't too way ahead of supply in terms of what we need. Okay, and then let's just so we're going to want to do more inserters to get all the other items off the trains, but this time we're going to blacklist the ammo, and we're going to blacklist the construction bots to make sure that those always just go into the correct locations. I don't know why there's... Okay. Cool. Great. And so then this will be the general design of all the kind of main logistics hubs, and they'll have these ghost scanners. So let's see, what are we getting? Logistic train stops? Oh no, we're getting more, ammo, yes. Okay, all right, but then one thing we have to do though is to fix the ghost scanners. And so if we go into the mod settings, yes, what we want actually to happen is this ghost scanner needs to, we're gonna round the stacks and invert the output, because this is like actually intentionally designed for LTN requests. So since, we want the LTN request to be negative numbers, now and then when we add the ghost, it will kind of just ask for stacks and round to a stack, and also make it negative, yes. And then that will send out the request, which is like what we want. So then the idea is maybe to continue this wall. So let's try this and see. Let's see how far this gets us in terms of like. Oh man, the power pole doesn't reach. Oh, that's not good. But then this should activate some more. Yeah. So now we've like activated all these things. And hopefully they'll get added to an LTN request. But also we probably want more LTN trains. Right now we only have the one. We need to maybe... Oh yeah, we should... So hopefully that brought more ammo. Hopefully that brought some more walls. 6 stacks, so that's good. So now... Yes, we should see our train come here, and it's going to pick up 6 different things. So we got some belts, we got some underground, some inserters, some power poles, some stone walls, lots of stone walls. Yes, so now it's going to bring all this stuff out for us. Oh, the recycle train is recycling, so that's good. Unfortunately, just like mostly wood, but that's cool. These meteors, man. Okay, cool. The train's coming. And this should then get us more stuff for the bots to build. Yes, and they will continue building the walls. Oh, the other thing we need is actually repair packs. Yeah, so let's get yeah, maybe 2 stacks. Is it like that? Yeah, 2 stacks, sure. It's fine. Probably, I'm not even sure we have those, so continue our utilizing our logistics bots, quote unquote. So get us some more repair packs, make sure we get some more walls. Make sure we get some more ammo. Okay, so yeah, the repair packs are coming there. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just be doing this for a little while, I guess, but hopefully this will lead to, there we go, so it's gone the wrong way. Yes, us to be able to build and supply the walls. So now we have, yeah, repair packs and ammo coming on trains and being provided by the logistics train network. And so then we're just going to try to wall off right here, I think. Wow. Wow. It's a little close. So let's try to like continue pushing it this way. And then yeah, we should probably we want to get more trains into the logistics train network as well. So we're just gonna have more trains in these depots, but I need to like make sure the fuel's also there. And yeah, so then now the base, yeah, it's really going. So then the thoughts are maybe, I mean, we could try to do the things for rocket science. So we would just need to make, so I even probably, yeah, I was kind of thinking about making some solid fuel. So I started making some solid fuel, and I was kind of thinking just doing it because I keep overproducing petroleum gas, and like then things are stuck. So I was like trying to get rid of some more petroleum gas. So we got some solid fuel in the way, and we could use that to, that's part of the next. For rocket fuel, we just need to make some also of this, what's it called? Heat shielding, yes, heat shielding, there you go. So we would need to build a couple things, build some of these speed modules, which, interesting, take solid fuel. And yeah, and then LDS and RCUs are actually pretty easy at this stage. We have all the components for RCUs. But yes, and then rocket fuel is pretty easy since we have solid fuel. And then, yeah, we just need to like be launching rockets and making these rocket silos and the satellites. So solar panels and radars are actually one of the most annoying things, part of the build. So, yeah, radars are going to be kind of annoying. But yeah, but it's like not too challenging to build this, and so we might actually just go ahead and start building the rocket science in the bus space and just finish off this level of science. But I'm not sure. Eventually I do want to build another logistics hub with carton belts and stuff, but it feels like we're still like a bit away from that, so maybe it's worth getting some more rocket silos. Yeah, but then, yeah, so then I just need to also start getting more and more stuff into the trains and getting stuff onto the train network. So yeah, like clearly there's need more gun turrets for the walls out here, so let's add those gun turrets, some gun turrets. Let's add some radars. Probably need like a bunch of radars. Then let's add also the power poles. So yeah, we're just gonna like try to start building, and eventually I mean exactly I want a new logistics hub that has more things onto the train network automatically. But we're so far away from logistics bots that's like gonna never happen unless, so like I think it is worth building a cars on belt space, but maybe it's worth getting rocket science too. I don't know. Well, but then that'll call it for today. Yeah, so we have now at least the logistics trains kind of automated, and you can see how the LTN works and like how the ghost scanners work. And now we have, this, we'll use this as motif in general for logistics requests and to build walls. And so now we're just gonna have to like wall off a bit more. So I built the track out here to just like put a little wall here as well, and then push out, probably continue to push out, especially down here, and to figure out, at least like if we can get way over here to wall off. And I don't know what we'll do up here. I think we just have to keep pushing out up here with manually with tanks. I just have to keep coming back with a tank and clearing out biters, but that's what Factorio is sometimes, I guess. But but then that'll call it for this session. So then there you go, Factorio. I'm Pax, and I'll see you next time.